What up, guys? Kevin here. Time to play my favorite game, your favorite game, Patrick Mahomes' favorite game, the Metacritic score game. This is a game where a game comes out, people review it, people give it a score. Metacritic takes the scores and gives it a number, and we're going to guess what that number is. And we're doing Persona 6. Yes. Oh, wait. Divide that by 2. Persona 3 Reload. God forbid, a game comes out in 2017, and then by 2024 we get the sequel, right? Nope, we haven't even gotten a trailer. That's okay, because we got a bunch of Persona 5 spin-offs, and they just launched Persona 4 Golden again. Best one, by the way. We'll get to that in a minute. And they're now re-releasing Persona 3 Reload, which I don't hate it. But come on. Sega. I got to pick on somebody, but Sega definitely. They launched Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and decided a few days later to take that same JRPG crowd that just spent $70 and ask them to buy Persona 3 Reload or subscribe to Game Pass to play it. What are you doing, Sega? And plus, then you got Grand Blue Fantasy and Rebirth coming at the end of February. This happens every year. They bunch games up this way, and it's so dumb. It is so dumb. But Persona 3, I don't think is a dumb game. In fact, I don't really know much about the game. My history with Persona 3 was I beat Persona 4 Golden back in 2014 on the Vita and loved it. Oh my God. It's kind of sad that it still might be the best JRPG, but that's how great it is. Persona 5, good. It's a really good JRPG, but Persona 4 Golden, I felt like that game was my friends, like my real friends. I was so sad when that game ended. I'm like, I don't get to hang out with Yukiko anymore. Chie, go get a beef bowl. And that story was so good. Persona 5 is just it's just flashy. It's flashy. I felt like the outside characters, outside the main group, were really good, but then we got to go back to Persona 3 here, Persona 3 Reload. I played a couple hours of, I think, Portable or Fez on Vita, and I'm like, But I'm glad it's getting a remake, a remaster. Previews seem to be doing pretty good. My only issue with, not with Persona, but it's just everybody saw what Persona 5 did and went, all right, we're just going to be flashy like Persona 5. Even Like a Dragon Gaiden, I see a lot of Persona in it. I can't play a JRPG these days without seeing Persona. And I'm not saying that is getting stale, but it doesn't give it that wow factor anymore. And Persona 3 has to live up to it, especially if you're doing a remake like this. And I got to be honest, I don't really have a feeling towards Persona 3 at all. I don't have a good feeling or a bad feeling. I just need to play it. Remember, this Persona 3 came and went. And people did not fall in love with Persona. It was Persona 4 and then Persona 5 for sure. So I don't know if my expectations need to be in check. It sounds like Tartarus, they fixed Tartarus a little bit. I guess that was an issue the first time around. But I can't wait. I can't wait to play it. I still can't believe we don't know anything about Persona 6. Been 7 years since the American Persona 5 came out on PS3. And now it's been 7 years since the American release. Nothing about Persona 6. Let that sink in. All right. Well, I got to give it a score, right? 88. I'm going to guess 88 for Persona 3 Reload. Now, here's my issue right now. I hate buying games that I'm not going to play. Well, I'll eventually play, but not till later. Persona 3 seems like the type of game I play an hour and go, yep, this is great. But I'm already playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and I'm also still playing Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, no, Trails in the Sky 2, second chapter. And I just can't add a third game. I just can't. But knowing my dumbass, I will buy Persona 3 Reload and Grand Blue Fantasy, put a few hours in those 2 games, and then go back to playing those other 2 games that I've been playing. Basically throwing money away. But you know what? For the genre, for JRPGs, I think it's worth it. And 88 for Persona 3 Reload, I think is very fair. I think people understand it's an older title. It's not the Persona that popped off. I think people will be very lenient for it. And I think people will see greatness in Persona 3. The hipsters call Persona 3 their favorite. I mean, the true hipsters call what, Persona 2 or Persona 1 their favorite? All right, well, I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to do Grand Blue Fantasy Relink here in a minute. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your score is in the bottom. I'll talk to you later. Later.